Oh, you got a Nox with one? Damn, I'm getting the shittiest fucking rolls catching things. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, so that bug, by the way, where you're missing items, all you have to do, so sometimes, check this out, you'll come in here, and you'll go to your key items, and you're like, hey, my saddles are gone, or my food slot is gone from a small pouch. Log out, log back in, and your stuff will be back. It's a very strange synchronization issue. It's a bug they know about, but if you log in and you're ever missing key items, just log out, log back in, they'll still be there. Don't recraft them, it's not worth it. It just creates a weird condition, like just log out and log back in and it should be back. You're getting all the rainbow stuff on egg hunts? Or you're saying I should go egg hunting? Because I've been egg hunting, but I've also been egg breeding a lot. And you'd think they'd be... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about you, Christ. You can go back. Because your services are no longer needed. Also, this is our current Alpha Bee Guard, which is not very good, but... This is how I can tell which ones are for the base. But we now have our Alpha. So we're going to condense the one we just pulled out into him. This is a cool new feature. This was not available when we first played the game. So what used to happen is you'd have to put your condensed pals in here. And as you condense them, let's say we condensed a Chickapee up to like tier 3. If you took a different pal, another Chickapee, as your main one, and then you condensed the 3-star into it, it would count as one Chickapee. So it was really shitty because you had to stock up on all of these like dead ones you're going to use for liquefying them. You'd have to save them all, which would take up a ton of room in your PAL box when the PAL box was like half the fucking size. And then get the perfect Chickapee first, and then you had to liquidate all the other ones into it. You had to condense them all, put them in the juicer. We don't have to do that anymore. This is the coolest thing ever. If we go in here to our Alpha, we're going to select the Alpha as the base PAL. Nothing special. He's level 1, but he's got all the right stats we want. We can then go in and take the one we had been using, which had no good passive skills. It was just a hooligan. He was 3 stars. Well, we're at 0 out of 4. If we choose him, we jump all the way up to the 3rd tier because he counts as a 3-star Chickapee plus 1 for being a Chickapee himself. So this will turn him into a 3-star. So feel free to condense shit pals into each other that have like passive traits you don't care about. Condense them down to like save space. And when you get to the point where you get the perfect one, you can do the condensation. And now that Alpha is now a 3-star plus 1. And I can just keep putting the other ones into him that we don't care about. Such a huge change with how they used to do it to how they do it now. I fucking love it. This is so much better now. So I'll take ones like this one, like easy. It has easy going. I don't give a shit. Like I would rather breed. I'd rather breed good traits together than try to breed out bad traits, because the odds are much worse, or they seem to be much worse for breeding out bad traits. So I'll just be like, yeah, Artisan, Cheery, Nocturnal Incapacitor, useless to me. Just Sirius we're going to hold on to because he could be one of the better ones we need. Work Slave, we're going to hold on to that. Sirius and Masochist, don't need that, don't need that. So we're basically just finding garbage. Now this one's good because it has 3 of the 4 we want, but I'm still going to call it garbage because we have 2 and 2 for the ones we do want. So a lot of these are going to be trashed. Has Unstable, we're going to trash it. An Alpha with Artisan and Work Slave is actually pretty fucking cool. And I didn't favorite that one. I'm going to hold on to that one. In case we do this again for some reason, but I don't think we will. Artisan and Nocturnal together, again, that's a good 2 combo, so I'm not going to worry about that. We have 2 of these. We have a boy and a girl, so I'm going to keep those for flexibility. Sometimes having a blank pal is actually still good, depending on the traits you want to pass. So if we find a chain for a combat pal that might start with a Chickapee, having a blank one is still pretty good. So I'm going to leave some of these blank ones here. Well, we don't need all of them. We just need a boy and a girl. The rest of them we can liquidate. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. I want that one. I want this one. Don't want this one. So we're at 25 out of 64. So the last one is the hardest one. It's got 64 different things we need. So we're going to go back to the PAL box real quick.
Yep.
Grab eggs and hatching. That's how you found some of the rainbows. What areas were you in, though? That's what I'm curious about. Because I think some of the rainbows might... I haven't seen any details on this, but I'm guessing you probably get the rainbows more often from the higher tier areas, but I could be wrong. It's my guess. The odds are probably better. So here's where we're going to get some interesting stats. I'm going to put these guys down here for now, just so I can easily move them. I'm going to rename him WA for work slave artisan. And then I'm going to rename the other one for NS for nocturnal Sirius. That way I know these are actually like main breeders because they have anything on them. And then if I have any others that have both, that'd be an AN. Don't need a lot of these ones. Diet lover, nocturnal. I don't need nocturnal anymore. Not with diet lover anyways. Oops. Runner is fine. We need one of those. Nocturnal, diet lover. Don't need that. How many diet lovers do we have? Serenity could be good. So here's one we got, ferocious. Like, that's pretty good. We want to keep that one. An artisan and nocturnal. But yeah, each one of these is good because they have some number of core attributes, like musclehead and where was the other one? Just had one. Oh, maybe it was just musclehead. So musclehead's a good attack one. So we could keep that for an attack pal if the chickpea can breed into it. So some of these are going to be worth holding on to, but some of them we can get rid of. I could honestly get rid of every single chickpea that has work slave and artisan or nocturnal Sirius. I could get rid of all of these combinations because I have two that already have what I want to breed into the final perfect pal. So I could get rid of all of those and it wouldn't matter. Because if I'm trying to go into a worker pal that needs artisan, I would rather just take artisan and work slave together. Breed this into one that has both, breed this into the other one that has both, then breed those together kind of thing. So I'm actually going to get rid of all of these ones too. So anything that has work slave, artisan, or any combinations of artisan and nocturnal. Keeping that one. Oh, here you go. Muscle slave and ferocious. The only problem with these ones is they're both ladies. So if I bred these together with a male that was blank, and the male picked up one of them, then I would breed those together with this one and get a third one that was both ferocious and musclehead. That'd be 2 attack traits right off the bat. This one's 30%. I think the other one's also like 30%. 20%. So a 50% to attack power is pretty fucking good. But everything else that's part of those worker traits, we're just going to get rid of. I'm going to keep Diet Lover, just because I might want that one by itself. On a mount. No, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I was thinking diet lover would be kind of helpful because your hunger is going down slower, and mounts, because you're always using them, they eat super fast. We can overcome that very quickly, like very quickly. So we should be good. Okay, so we're gonna further condense this one. Any other chickpeas we need to get rid of here? You blank. You are blank. You guys are both gonna go in here as a male and female blank. Vixie with work slave and nocturnal, but you're an alpha. Two artisan nocturnals. An artisan work slave alpha. I'm gonna keep that one. Because you never know. Just plain work slave. Artisan serious work. Okay, that's the alpha. We want to keep him. But I'm still condensing, so I can't do anything with him yet. He's going to get melted. This one's up for trade. If someone wants to trade, I'll trade you a perfect chickpea if someone has any pal with Master Craftsman. Nocturnal. My goal is just get at least one chickpea that's completely perfect all the way up to tier 4. He will be shitting butt nuggets so fast. Alright, that's it. So we're going to have what we have. And what sucks the most is, like, I'm getting the eggs, but the eggs are really only going to help me with the cake. They're not going to help me with the pizza. I actually really need a mazzarina that's way better because the milk is used in both recipes. So we're going to have to come up with a good solution for that. Where's my alpha? There is the alpha. So we're going to melt you. We're going to melt you. We're going to melt you. We're going to melt you, 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 you. Make sure I'm not melting the good ones. Nope, that's Artisan Nocturnal. We're skipping these two. They're locked. If you lock them, you can't accidentally melt them, which is good. Work Slave, Artisan. Oh, fuck, we're so fucking close. Do we have any more? We have a few more. Ah, we need like 15 more. We could go get 15 super quick. But in the meantime, we'll put him out. Okay. That's it? No, wait, where are the other ones? I could auto sort, but it's going to screw up everything else too right now, so. I don't really need that at the moment, but that's fine. Because that's the cool thing too. Like, I like that, like, this is my perfect Vixie right now. She's not quite perfect. She needs one more star, but it's like if I turn this into a better one through breeding more with the alpha marker, I can just put this one into this one. This one's already an alpha anyways, so it doesn't really seem to matter to me. Artisan and work slave. We're keeping that because that one's. In fact, if it's the same gender, I might just get rid of. I might just get rid of the other one. We have our alpha in here, right? But it's not really an alpha chickpea, but it's just, that's how I'm naming them. Artisan work slave, but it's a female. Work slave artisan, that's a male. So this one can't go into this one anyways. I wish I had been tracking that closer because we probably just liquidated a nocturnal Sirius that was a female. Oops. Well, I'll keep it. Someone else might be able to use it. Anywho. So we got those. Don't see Master Craftsman as a passive skill. Remarkable Craftsmanship, that's what it's called, yeah. It's a rainbow level skill. It's a bluish, the bluish one that's colored. I don't know if I have any. Oh, like, whoop! I just had one for a second. Lucky. So like, it looks like Lucky does, like that. They call those rainbow. You have a Bushi with it. Does it have anything else with it other than? You're probably using the Bushi though. With Mind Foreman, yeah. That's okay. That's fine. Because the Bushi, I can breed into an Anubis, which would be insane. But the thing is, I need to get a mid or a low tier pal that has it, so I can breed into a lot of different things. Yep. And it doesn't mind with mining for. So that's the thing, right? Like you would have to take that and breed it with another one that has 2 traits that you do want, and just wait until it passes down just that one. Again, it's all trial and error, and it all takes time. So infinite cakes will get you started. But unfortunately right now, I also need pizza. It's going to take up all my milk. Barely gets into tomatoes though. Or do I make the cake? I make 94 fucking cakes. And still have some milk left over. Oh, I'm hitting up all the flour on that. We'll split the difference. We'll do like 50 cakes. And we'll do everything else for pizza. Okay. Because we're not actively breeding anything right now. And the pizza should last longer because we don't have anything out using it at the moment. Like there's really not much out that's using food. These guys will be better. And then the jam is what I'm just going to carry around with me for my people. I don't like that he keeps getting stuck on this. I really don't like that. Oh. This might block a larger pal. I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out. By not putting it all the way up against the edge. See if that makes it easier, if it gets worse. Hey, Just Mandy, what's up? The timing, though. What timing? Oh no, what happened? Oh, the pizza! Forgot about that. Pizza time. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? It's just completely ironic that pizza is the best food for worker pals in Pal World. Right after the first pizza sentence. What's up, Reverse? How's it going? How are you doing? Oh, alright, let's see if this works better. This will keep... Hopefully this will keep them happy. And we've confirmed all the timers stop. So... I have a feeling that's not going to be that way forever. I don't remember if the guild chest was recently introduced in just this most recent update. I have a feeling it was. And they're probably going to change that. It's probably an unintended consequence of creating that. I'll put these in there so I can keep adding stuff to it. That's fine. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So this is something we learned Again, it might still be bad info. I don't know. I haven't directly tested it, but there was conflicting evidence from just a couple months ago that work speed does in fact boost the speed at which these guys create shit in the ranch, because it wasn't always that way before. And there's like, that's like one of the most contested things online is whether or not work speed or just reducing their diet or sanity is better, because they don't lose sanity while they're in here. My Mazzarina is at 100% sanity. It will not change. They don't lose sanity while they're grazing, but they do get hungry. So the question was whether adding nocturnal and as many traits as possible that would reduce their hunger, and a trait that was able to make them move quicker, would mean they get hungry less often, and when they do get hungry, they run over to where they got to eat food and then run back super quick. But it's 3 feet away. Like, I don't care about the speed movement one, so I was like, well, whatever, then we can get some near perfect ones. And then I read into a bunch of different posts, and they're like, nope, this is how I tested it. This is how the data went, and it was from a few months ago. So if work speed actually does improve them creating things, then we definitely want them to have that on them. So I used to be giving them buns because I just didn't give a shit. But now I'm like, no, pizza will help everywhere. So we're making tons of pizza and tons of cake. That's my new prerogative. Just make as much of that as we possibly can. And also, I got the Pal Metal tools, which is super handy. Just Minecrafting up during nap time. Oh, not your nap time. The little one's nap. I was going to say, if it's your nap time, you should be napping during nap time. But no, I get it. I see what you're saying. The little one is napping, so you get to Minecraft. I'm just loving this so much. This is my kid's new addiction now, too. He cannot shut up about Pal World. It's all he talks about. Oh, it's funny. We changed our staircases a little bit. They seem to get stuck less often. Watch this be an alpha perfect. Not even close. Okay, I don't feel so bad then. We have no more eggs. You know what we do need to do, though? We need... Oh, that's right, those kind of schematics. I hate those kind of schematics. We need to take our Dogecoins to cash in on some stuff. Is everyone who is out necessary? I think so. Yes. Oh, and nobody's gotten stuck on the box yet. Good sign. Good sign. I think it's every church has the Dogecoin sellers, right? I can never remember where the fuck those are. I know where the one is down here. This one is the church. I'll go to the church. I think they all have the same stuff. Got legendary handgun. Makes ton. Oh, it takes a ton of ingots. Yeah. So all of the higher tier equipment. Oh, that's right. I heard so. I thought Zen moved in here, didn't they? Belongs to another guild. You can't stop me. Nice. I do wish I might make it a requirement on the server. You have to put a sign at the front of your base of who owns the base, just so I know who everybody is. But we're gonna talk to the guy over here. You went to the yellow area Dogecoin. Where's the yellow area Dogecoin? Down here? What's the yellow area? A little more left. You'd think it would tell me where the churches were. Oh, that's Pappy? Okay. On the next continent to the left. Maybe I haven't uncovered it yet. I just go here. South of the... I'm never going to find it with a delay, unfortunately. That mine location also spy start off with, but since there is mining sites now, you kind of have to move on once you level. Yeah, it's... We were just talking about that reverse, because I was down here. I like taking this one next to Chillet, right across the bridge, because I just run straight there to set up a base, and then after a while, when I need coal, I move up, if I can, depending on how, you know, crowded the server is. I move up to here, atop the base that has the coal and the ore, like a ton of it. But now we've already outgrown that base, because while we're getting lots of ore, we're also getting so much coal, we don't have anything to do with it. So unless there's a need for coal later on, I've already made like 5,000 carbon fiber with it. We don't have anything left. So now I'm like, well, maybe I should move on to a base where I can actually just start to mine oil. And I was looking at a few spots that have 2 nodes. I know there's one with 3. That's over here. But it looks like it's really ugly to build over here. And so I was like, I don't want to take the one with 3. I'd rather just take one with 2 and then put double extractors on it if I can get that to work. And I'd rather have a nicer, more aesthetic looking location. And I think the island that's over wherever the fuck it is, the new one. The new island over here, there's some good oh, right there. There's some stuff over here. I think that's where Zeb is set up right now too. Because there's 2 clearings that each have 2 oil nodes, and it looks like this one that's like right around here has 2 nodes. So I want to go scout it out, because even if we can't put an oil extractor down yet, it would still be good to like get set up there. And then I might tear apart this base and turn it just purely into one for gathering materials and stuff. A new island, your base location has 3 hexalite nodes. So that's the thing too. If we can get powerful enough to survive on the new island, I might go there. But I'd like to kind of keep moving around. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I want to just scout some stuff out. See what we can find. So there's this dude. Oh, and there's a chest. Oh, I watched a video too of a guy who had an idea with the mimics. He decided he wanted to breed a shit ton of mimics, and there's an item, spoiler alert, that comes up later on that's basically an automated butchering system to butcher all of your pals very quickly. And he sent all the Memogs through it thinking that they would actually give him dog coins, and it did not work. So it was the most heartbreaking video I ever watched, but for science, it was really impressive. Ooh, mysterious box decided to synchronize with the accessory equipment slot by 1. So we have like 500 coins. We can buy a lot of stuff. An accessory that raises carrying capacity +1. That only takes 50 coins. Multi-climate undershirt +1 only takes 100 coins. Oh my god, we can get a lot of stuff in here.